Hello, happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing wonderful. We're jumping in Oracle time. The big goal here, it's been a real honest slog, but I'm trying to get to level 45. At level 45, you can enable mythical items to drop. But getting there has been an absolute grind. Perhaps I should switch classes, but we are staying strong with the Oracle. And lately I've been having issues with survivability. But I've gotten into kind of a predicament here. So, the way this game works, you have different difficulties, right? So I was like, let's try Desolation 1. I was kind of slogging through it. It was real slow, not very efficient, but the armor I was getting had higher quality on it, which means higher rolls. So they're basically, and that's not just the score, that's the actual stats on them. So the items are just straight up stronger. And then I was like, well, it's taken forever, let's turn it down. And then literally every single item I get on even one difficulty lower is absolute trash in comparison. So I'm kind of like, I have to farm Desolation 1 in order to even find upgrades at this point in the game. So kind of where we're at. I've been movement speed, crafting. These are your buffs you get for your hunts. I've just been doing super long hunts, and I don't know, maybe I should just turn it down to one area so then you don't have to go all the way through and then it bugs at the very end. And then I'm assuming quality plus is item quality, and we're not really target farming anything. But we're going to do Desolation 1 here. I took a break from the board hunts and just started doing kind of chaos hunts here. Hopefully farm up some mats, whatnot, but not target farming because the materials I need that I could target farm, I need so many that I'm going to get burnt out trying to farm them. So I'm just going to play the game and just try to have fun with it. So here's some of the stuff with this hunt. Enemies inflict electric damage with their attacks with the chance to stun. That's all enemies. Elite enemies are filled with poison, leaving a toxic cloud when they die. When an enemy is killed, an avenging soul separates from their body. Ugh, that stun could be interesting. But we'll see. See, I need 2 more levels to be level 45. And then we can have a chance for mythic items to drop. I'm hoping those mythical items are going to be... I know they're ultra rare, but hopefully we'll get lucky on some rolls on them. But yeah, short stream tonight. Probably about an hour. Dinner got done later than I had anticipated. And still got... It's a school night for the kids, so... It'll be a shorter stream tonight. But hey, we're here. We're here. Don't have to wait till Friday. Is this Desolation 1? This feels... I won't jinx it, but... We'll go up here. I've even been getting chests and stuff. I kind of got off my... I got out of my mood of complaining and mumbling and grumbling about the game all the time and just play it for what it is. And actually collecting chests. And I was actually looking around for chalices. I actually completed my first map earlier. It was actually yesterday. Maybe I got all 5 chalices. I don't remember which map, but it's just crazy how much those really do level up your city. And not getting them takes forever to level up. This is where we hit. It's so slow killing some of these packs, but there's, you know, the gear's definitely far from where we want it. And, you know, with the creeping, the power creep on the itemization and stuff, it makes it so, like, really going for the exact stats you need. Sure, it's a good idea, but you're going to find just straight up replacements that aren't even really the stats you truly need, but they're just so astronomically higher that you can't turn them down. And I'm also, you can see up here, I have tagged the resistances. You can go in there if there's a certain attribute, or not attribute, these are stats. You can click the eyeball here and it'll pin it, and you can track it yourself. And kind of cool, kind of a cool feature actually. But I'm trying to figure out if, what is this? Oh, I don't know what that is. It's weird. Trying to figure out if resistances are really good like they are in other action RPGs. I mean, I'm hopeful that they are, but it's like maybe that's why I'm dying a bunch. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. It doesn't even say in the game what the resistance cap is or anything like that, so that's why I wasn't going after it really heavily at the beginning, because I thought, well, it doesn't seem like something they're really pushing on you, but I'm not even able to complete some of these desolation hunts because they're just, I died so freaking fast, dude. And I'm like, well, let's go for more resistance, I guess. Died to the frickin' poison flower that I disabled a minute ago. But yeah, my mindset is like, yep, this is slow, but, you know, at least we're able to get these higher quality items, I guess. I don't know. We haven't made much changes. I'm hunting for a few more legendary hexes. And then I think I'm going to go with the electric, what's it called? The wave ability, whatever you get at the very beginning. I'm going to turn that into an ultimate ability and ramp it up a bunch. See how that feels. But the downside will be I'll have to get rid of my teleport ability. Restarted it. I must have failed. I've never actually failed one of these. Where you gotta defend them and stuff. Rex a chicken down and ran away. Just gonna pop my barrier even though I don't have the vision set up for it. I was doing the 4 area hunts earlier. And I don't mind that they're long, like that's okay. I mean, I knew I signed up for it. But my issue is I clear the 4th zone and then the very last mission bugs out and I can't even get like my reward from it. It's frustrating. That's why we turn it down to 1 area for now. We'll see how it feels. Definitely some bugs. I'm hoping we get some sort of patch soon for some of this stuff. Get out of there. Is there, oh, there's 2 trees on top of each other. Definitely slower. It's elite packs, man. Oh, this is the one that bugged out for me before. Okay. Actually, when I was going through the story, this one bugged out and I had to reset it 2 or 3 different times before it finally went through. Is it still bugged out? Where's the... Oh, brother. Oh, golly jeepers. This time it showed the blue dot on the map, so I actually knew where I had to go. Here we go. It's back here fighting a... Let's go, boys. This song is fitting for the current events that are happening in this game right now. What the... We're going to reset it again, I guess. Bro. And the part that sucks, too, is when you do those chaos hunts, these are random, so I can't be like, avoid the one that bugs out all the time. You just got to RNG hope. Okay, there we go. I think it's because those dudes were fighting back there is why they hadn't gone up here yet for me to actually interact with. Yeah, it's like I got a taste of the Desolation 1 gear. And I'm like, we got to be getting that. It's so good. And I also want to rework my entire grid, but I'm waiting till 45. And then that'll be our nice mythical push, or whatever you want to call it, kind of thing. I'll fully rework the grid, probably get rid of teleport, work in that ultimate ability. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And there's certain packs in this game, too. Which one is it? This one. That you can't kill until you kill the ads, which usually just means I'll fail the hunt here. So I'm going to pull so many monsters to even be able to attack. It's such stupid. So stupid, dude. Oh, we can damage it. I also want to get more attack speed, energy gain, so we can be spamming that more. There's also a hex where you can turn an item into... Okay, not that one. This one, Transcendence. You activate it, so whatever ability it is, you activate it. I don't think there's any cooldown on this either. I don't know. It'd be cool if I could put it on my base. But anyway, it makes all your casts free. For a certain amount of time. I feel like we're going to be able to cheese that out a little bit. But the problem with it is you have to have 5 points on that hex to even activate it. So basically, you've got to have a legendary at least one, and even that's only 4, so that means we'll need a mythical eventually to be able to really make it good. That's gonna be a grind. We could have waypointed over here, but we're hoofing it. Like I said, I'm just kind of gonna actually find some good rolled legendaries here. Sometimes a lot of times I've noticed too, I die and I'm not even actually sure it killed me. And then it's like, that's why I was like, it's got to be my resistances. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. And then I've got a little bit of flat damage reduction too, which doesn't seem very good, but like any sort of defense has to be good, right? Obviously you have your max health and barrier, but you got to have some other layers than that. But we'll see. I don't know if armor's the answer, resistances, combination of all of it. You can go barrier regen. So many different defensive options. Basically, that means for like our armor, at least, we're going to want to have max HP, barrier, and then a double resistance roll, which is incredible. I don't even think I've seen that. I don't even know if that can happen. And then that would open up your 5th for legendary. You'd have then 2 extra slots on mythicals. Get your offensive stats. So much to discover still. Alright, we got a healer elite up there. See if we can cut him away a little bit. There we go. I'm also using my basic ability as actually a melee ability. But I use it because it generates barrier as well. I just don't know if it's worth the trade-off having to be up in there. Maybe I should go back to the ethereal darts. Go ranged. I don't even have it in symbiosis either, do I? That's a huge issue. We gotta fix that. We'll work onto that when we overhaul the grid. Level 45. There we go. We're finally where we need to be. Again, if you're just going for speed, we could have, yes, we could have portaled and sped that up, but need all the XP and loot I can get right now. I had one quest earlier, and there were like insect hives or something like this that you had to destroy. But if you went up to these hives in with melee, you would get swarmed in basically one shot. And so I found out real quick you want to go ranged on those hives for sure. Took me like 4 deaths to finally realize what was going on. I felt like, man, I think if you really are just... I was going to say like if you're barbarian, but barbarians just basically one-tap everything anyway, so... More Dragonkins. There we go. Destroy the statues. 1, 2, 3. I'm missing 2 chalices here. Trade for sure. Make sure we actually destroy that. Because the other night I missed one. I had to backtrack a whole bunch. It literally had 1 hit left. Like I must have ran away before I actually destroyed it. These ones are obvious though when you destroy them. It makes your screen like you're staring into the frickin' sun. Gotta be a little bit careful. Sometimes these elites get a little bit unfair sometimes, I think. It's just crazy, some of these effects. Looking for a chalice down there, nope. I need 7 of these. Ooh, here we go. I just can't wait till they add the other biomes so I can actually target farm, like for your rings and stuff, dude, because... So you have the uncommon rings are pretty cheap, and then the rare rings are... The materials are insane. It just gets even more... Like, mythical's even way insane. You need 2,000 of one material that's ultra rare. Like, I've only gotten 25 of these materials in, like, 50 hours of playing, something like that. I need like 2,000 of them just to craft 1 ring, right? But here's the insane part, is you're going to want to re-roll, like craft a bunch of rings so that you can, because there's a range of stats, so it's kind of like gambling in that sense. And the fact it takes that much just to make 1 ring sucks. Now you can guarantee the stats, but the ranges are random, so you're going to want to roll and roll until you get the high end of the range there. It's just insane. That's why if you're leveling up your city too, don't go for higher rarity and potions and rings. Save those for dead last. Literally upgrade everything else. Literally upgrade anything other than that. There's one though on the ring where you can get more stats that you can craft. That would be worth it. But being able to craft higher rarity rings? No. Rings and potions, dead last. That's one of my biggest regrets, is wasting those points on those. entrance to the dungeon is way over here. Instead of backtracking, we're going to port this one. So I've already cleared all that area. Should have been a cool thumbnail there. Oh my gosh, it put me to the wrong waypoint, bro. I wish I could just click on these from the overlay map. All I want. Oh. I think, you know, part of the reason I'm dying so much too is there's so much visual effects that I can't even see half the things. Like if there's a mechanic or something I'm supposed to be dodging, I can't see it through all the crazy animations. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna go pick up this treasure chest down here, maybe. I was not expecting this huge of a elite pack. Plants are usually my first kill priority because they have crazy range on them. Okay. Now here, I'll teach you a really cheesy strategy I'm going to do. It's part of the game, so I don't know if it's encouraged, but... So you can see I just died, so that, and I've died 4 times, so I have 2 lives left. Now, if you're in the overworld, whatever, but now this dungeon purification, if I die twice in there, I have to rerun that entire dungeon. So what we're going to do is we're going to reset our lives, by dying over and over. And then we'll go to town and it'll reset my death counter. Definitely a good idea, right? I guess I had 3 lives left. And now I'm out of lives. We can go back and our death counter will be reset. I think they just need to not have a limit on lives. It's really... It doesn't make sense to me. That's right. It's when you learn how their systems work, you just play with what you got. I've literally had it where the purification was at 80%. And then I just died. I got a real cheesy mob and died twice back to back. And that was all I had was 2 lives left. And then there you go. That's how you game it. That's how you game the system. That could be an interesting thumbnail. I'll have to flip it though. I watch the game is on to my strategies and they just give me the most insane mobs. I shouldn't jinx myself like that. Get away from the frog man. Like, there's so much visual. Just that I can't even see his health bar, dude. Gotta look at the top of my screen, I guess. Oh, got something annoying over there, I can tell you right now. I think it's gonna be a defender pack. Yeah. Guardian, whatever. Going for it. I don't know what's killing me. Maybe I was standing in poison I couldn't see or something. Is blazing and healer. They're giving me all the annoying ones. You die? Nope, there's still more of them. If you're gonna have these ones where you gotta kill the ads, have the ads closer to the actual dude so I don't have to go off screen to find them. Stand on fire. Like, come on, just give me the legendary I need to get me through this. But I know secretly deep down it's not just gear. Sure, gear's playing a part of why my dude's not as strong as it could be. But it's also the grid layout. I only have 2 skills in symbiosis. These violent elites too, I think they just have really crazy crit or something. So I've been one-shot by those a lot. I found a piece of gear earlier too. It had I think it was a legendary, but I saved it because it rolled 15% summon damage on there. I thought that's pretty awesome. I'd like to try a summon build when I get bored. I know the summoner build's not going to be that strong. I don't even think it'd probably be able to do Desolation, but I'll try it when I get bored. More so when they add loadouts. It'll probably be when I try it. Switching builds right now is an absolute chore, dude. It's worse than cleaning your room as a 9-year-old kid. That's bad. Or I'm gonna go one tapped. I don't know, I just had a feeling. Oh, not a 5-hex. Ooh. Transcendence on there. Whoa, that could be really good. Sucks it takes up 5, though. Be good. I wish it didn't have the green. If the movement speed was on there, I wish it would have all been legendary, of course, but that could be good. If it works the way I think it does. But the problem is, Transcendence requires 5, but we could pair that up with our shield, and our shield could actually benefit from all of this as well. Cooldown, energy gains. Energy gains, whatever. Alright. It's going to be a great combo right there. Just I gotta find 3 hours to take out of my day to sit there and do the grid stuff. I think we need just like a whole, you know how they have like the floating, you can float these in here where it looks real bad. We need like a full tab that just has like 1,000 float slots, and you can just organize it and put them in there however you want. Loadouts will help, hopefully. Like, be able to set up a pattern and be able to click and drag, you know, to copy it, and then paste it into your... That'd be awesome. Loadouts will help, though. Loadouts will kind of fill that gap. Just waiting for it, man. Ugh. I'm very patient. I don't even know what this breach is. Didn't even do anything? Blood AoE is about it. Oh, yeah, okay, I remember this one now. They need crafting in this game so bad. Shockwave. And energy gain. I don't really want energy gain. Shockwave's nice, though. I need more space for all these. Let me look at that one more time. So, yeah, we're going to get rid of it. Then these ones, I think I already have boots that are competing for gold find right now. Let me see which ones are better. These ones, armor. For 13. These ones are going to be a little better. This is gold find. So 163.19 versus 125.13. All right, next hunt. We'll see. I may just do a dungeon purification, actually. I was doing the hunts because that way you have a chance to find resource nodes in the open world, because when you're in a dungeon purification, you don't find any resource nodes in there. So, character and enemy crit chance and damage are increased. Increases the level of all enemies. Oh, joy. Potion healing is greatly reduced. I don't want that. I don't want to increase the level of all enemies. Just keep re-rolling it. Simple mutations, ice damage characters and enemies is increased. Of elite enemies. It's not bad. Is it level of all enemies just in all these? Here we go. Characters begin to lose health while immobile. That's not bad. We'll run this one. There you go. That's how you roll mods that you want. There you go. I actually didn't even know you could do that, to be honest with you. Just keep re-rolling the map till you get the mods you want. Oh, and we leveled up our city. Oh, let's see. So I was thinking about going into... So we can get 3 more attributes. Wormling XP. That's for when we get mythical gear, which we don't have yet. New effects. So these are new potion effects. Or we could unlock new ring stats. Maybe. I just don't know what stats they are. What's up, man? I almost said happy Friday, but it's only Monday, Rip. I may just go attributes for now, just because that's a guaranteed thing. I've wasted so many of these points testing stuff out, so... Thanks for the follow, Abby Gaming. We'll save that one for when we get a mythical. Yeah. And I still haven't really found a use for gold in this game. We'll do attributes and then we'll go for more ring stats next level, I think. So it says by 3, so I figured that'd be an additional 3, but it literally is just by 3, so literally it's only one more. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh no, I did this one. I feel like that was a waste of a point, which... The city takes forever to level up, so it's really disappointing. No, I got this for free. Nacon gave it to me for free to make some videos or whatever. I'm not getting paid or anything like that. I just got a free copy of the game. But yeah, I mean, I feel like if I didn't get the game for free, I was going to buy it for 20 bucks anyway, just because it's a new action RPG. But it does feel a little early. There's definitely bugs. I just feel like the biggest issue for me, like I was thinking about this today, the biggest issue for me is class balance. So you have 3 classes, right? You have the Barbarian, the Knight, and then the class I'm playing, the Oracle. The Oracles, I've played all 3. I have about 80 hours in the game if we're including the demo. And this version. The Barbarian is extremely fun. Like, it melts face, it's smooth, it's just fun to play. You can definitely tell it's the most polished class. And then you have the Oracle, which to cast I have to stop moving. It feels so... There's so many little things, too. It's like a whole different game, honestly, compared to Barb. So, I don't know. I feel like if you're going to play the game, I just wish I would have gone Barbarian. But we didn't, so we're dealing with the consequences now. But, you know, honestly, it'll be... We'll be able to ramp up the Oracle, but it'll never be able to compete with Barbarian. We're not even gonna pretend. But I knew all this before Early Access launched, and I chose to go Oracle anyway, because I like torture, I guess. I just feel like they need to just make Oracle, and I can't speak much to the Knight, because I haven't played it. I played it, I don't know, 15 hours in the demo, something like that. It was better than Oracle, but not as OP as the Barbarian. And I don't know if that's something they're working on, or... I mean, there's other more serious bugs in the game that need fixed first. But I think they know. I think they know that they polished. I mean, they made the classes right, so they know that they made that one. Put more time into it. Kill these things so I don't get killed while I'm trying to go in here. Oh. So the last hunt we did was a one area, which was nice. It was the overworld, and then we did a dungeon purification, and then another overworld jaunt. Kind of two areas, but it took place in one overworld anyway. I won't spiral on this one. Then this hunt, since shorter stream tonight, we just did a straight up dungeon purification one here. And there was someone, so if y'all played the demo, dungeon purification was the only game mode in there. And the way it worked was you'd talk to the NPC, you'd say, yeah, I want to go in the dungeon, and you'd go straight to the dungeon. But now that early access is here, you have to actually run through the open world like I did to find the dungeon entrance, which I personally don't mind. Because the open world's okay, because it's one of the way to get some of the more rare crafting materials from those crafting nodes. But someone on Discord was complaining about it, and they did say they're thinking about making it how it was in the demo. I personally don't mind it. Still there, we're gonna bounce out of that. Feel like I'm gonna get one tapped. But don't stand in the pool of poison. I just feel like if anyone's considering buying the game, I think you should just go in there like knowing like it's an extreme early access. Like it's playable, you can have fun with it, but it is not as polished as some other early access titles out there. Like Path of Exile too. So good. Still, I'm missing that toxic resistance. I feel like 10's going to be kind of the soft cap until I unlock mythical items. Then I know the ranges are higher for resistances on mythical items. Yeah, I played the first. I played through the story. I dabbled in the end game a little bit. Then I made the review video. I think I had, I don't know, 20, 30 hours in the game at that point when I made the review. And I was mad about the story because there's so many bugs. Like, escort quest, don't get me started. And then I feel like now, though, like now that I know how some of the things, how to play around some of the things that don't work, I guess, I've like kind of just gotten used to it, I guess, type of deal. Like I had a quest bug out earlier, it's gonna roll my eyes. Like, alright, find the guy that got stuck on the rock or whatever. I feel like I've seen most of the quests. There's still some main hunts that I haven't done yet. There's some just not geared enough yet. And those will be a little bit new, but for the most part I keep seeing the same quests, so if I like get lost or whatever, I just it's off memory now pretty much. Yeah, I see a lot of... Oh, thought I was going to die there. I see a lot of players on the Dragonkin Discord confused, and it's always the same quests, same questions. I mean, they pretty much have just pinned, like, someone asked and just immediately, it's this, whatever. Which is it's a good thing that it's all the same stuff, so hopefully it'll get fixed. But it's funny to me because... Oh, yeah, dude, I knew it. It's funny to me, though, since the same developers as Warhammer Chaos Bane back in years past, and my complaint with that game was the world, didn't really feel like there was a world. Now, they went extreme with it in this one, and the maps are so massive. You're gonna get lost. Yeah, I hit the 40-hour mark on early access, and it's only been a few days, so clearly I'm enjoying it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be still playing it. So there's something keeping me going here. I think it's just that mythic item. Trying to get to level 45. Same trap I fell for in the demo, I guess. I did not learn my lesson. And we've played an hour and gotten half a level, so there's that. I mean, I could lower the difficulty and level up faster. It's probably what I should do, but all the gear on the one difficulty down sucks, and none of it's an upgrade, so I have to play on this difficulty right now. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't know how I survived that. 200 health. Oh no, I just backed into another elite. Rip. I don't know if it's my electricity or what, but sometimes the mobs like that just get straight up stunned indefinitely. I don't know if it's a bug or what, like my maybe inflicting shock or something like that. I don't know. They need to have ailment meters or something so I can tell what's going on. Actually, no, you know what it is? I do inflict stun. I remember now. I put that on one of my things. I love when that button doesn't work. Heal. Shield. Yes. Exactly. Why are they getting stunned? Oh yeah, because I made it so my stuff stuns. I'm going to rework this whole... Once I hit level 45, I'm going to celebrate by redoing my entire skill grid. It's so ugly to look at with all those floating hexes. Oh, so bad. They're going to have to do something about that hex inventory, too. People are just complaining about it, me included. It fills up so fast. There's no easy or good way to really sort it. Get out of that. I think they just need to straight up, like it's like a hex stash tab and just freestyle. No grid stuff. Just let us float them in there wherever we want. Also, be able to put custom titles on the tabs like I can in Path of Exile. So these hunts are predetermined. You can't really do anything with these. These ones are all longer. Some of them are longer. But you can customize your hunts if you want to with your chaos hunts. So like I knew I only had 15 minutes left in the stream. So I was like, let's just do a dungeon purification. That's all I have time for right now. So I did that. But like during the day, if I'm like, I'm going to be probably playing all day, you know, even with the kids and stuff, I probably pause the game every 3 to 5 minutes. No joke. But you can go up to like 4 areas, which this would probably take an hour and a half. But again, you can pause, come back. You can even close the game and it'll still save your progress. And then you can also choose your areas. That's not going to determine the length or anything. This is more for target farming materials. And then you can decide your boss. I've noticed if you do random, sometimes it'll give you like a bigger boss to fight. So I don't usually do the elite dragon. But you can unlock over here. This is another thing I want to unlock here. Maybe I should go for this. Maybe I'll try this one next time. But if you can beat this, you can unlock the Toxic Lord boss fight. Maybe I don't want to, but I think that'll be in here. Then you can also decide what you want to, items you want to get from it. And you can also pick buffs for your hunts. So you can kind of customize. It's not bad. And then the other thing I just learned too is you can actually, this box right here shows you the modifiers of the hunt. So if I'm like, nah, I don't want that one, you can abandon it. And you can keep re-rolling it. Now the higher difficulties, more modifiers. Let's see, just for kicks. Let's see how many are on Calamity 1. It's actually not bad. So I figured there'd be like 7 or 8. It's actually not terrible. Like move faster, whatever. Wormlings. Whatever. That one's actually not bad. Invulnerable for a short time would suck. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like, it has things I like, but it's definitely, it needs polish. It needs polish for sure. And the big thing for me is we're missing loadouts and crafting. The arsenal is your loadouts. And the enchanter is your crafting. This will be where you can alter your mods on your gear. Those two, in my opinion, should have been in at the start of early access. Shouldn't have entered early access without those. Alright, let's see if I can do this here. Alright, it is past my time. If you're here with us on Twitch, we will be doing a raid here momentarily. Stick around for that. We raided this dude. His name is Arc of Hate. And he is streaming Dragonkin. We raided him the other day. I raided him because he is a war veteran. So, got to support all the vets out there. And, yeah, cool dude, too. I actually met him for the first time Friday when we raided him. So we'll raid him again this evening. But that is going to wrap it up for this Dragonkin the Banished live stream. I know it was a short one for you here, but it was my time to game, kick back, and relax. Glad to do it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you hung out here with us live, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming by, James, and saying what's up. If you watched the replay VOD on YouTube and you watched all the way to the end, congratulations. You listened to me talk about video games for a full hour. You rock. Seriously, though, thank you guys so much for the continued love and support. We'll see you guys in the next live stream or video. Peace. Let the raid begin.